So we'll keep the camera, the lights, and everything the same. It'll be a direct comparison of the right side of both burgers. We want to be able to show the pickles and the condiments as we build.
Right.
In the store, they would naturally just line it up straight in
Right.
line. We have to bring it back a little bit.
Have you ever wondered why food commercials look so tempting and mouth-watering? I mean, who doesn't love the sight of a perfectly juicy burger or a steaming hot pizza? But have you ever thought about the incredible amount of money that goes into creating these mouth-watering ads? Today, we're gonna deep dive into the world of food commercials and uncover the secrets behind why they cost hundreds of thousands of dollars. So grab a snack, sit back, and let's unravel the mystery together. The art of food styling. Now, let's delve deeper into the incredible art of food styling. When you see a scrumptious burger with all its ingredients neatly placed, or a pizza with perfectly melted cheese, it's not just a happy accident. It's a result of meticulous planning and artistic experience. Food stylists are the unsung heroes of food commercials. They use a wide range of techniques and tricks to make food look its absolute best. For instance, you might be surprised to learn that many of the ingredients used in food commercials aren't even edible. They could be enhanced with various substances to maintain their appealing appearance under the harsh studio lights. The goal is to make the food look even more delectable than it does in real life. Food stylists use brushes, tweezers, and even handheld torches to achieve that mouth-watering perfection. It's a labor of love that requires patience and precision. So, you see, food styling is not just about preparing food. It's about transforming it into a work of art, enticing you to crave the very dish you see on your screen. High-quality production equipment. When it comes to creating mouth-watering food commercials, you cannot compromise on the quality of production equipment. This is where a significant chunk of the budget goes. It's all about capturing every detail, color, and texture to make the food look irresistible. To achieve that, food commercial productions employ top-tier cameras with high-resolution sensors. These cameras can capture every nuance of the food, from the glisten of a perfectly grilled steak to the delicate layers of a creamy dessert. Lighting is another crucial factor. Specialized lighting rigs are used to ensure the food appears in its best possible form. The right lighting can make food look mouth-watering, enhancing its colors and textures. Additionally, food commercials require a team of professionals, including experienced directors and cinematographers, who work tirelessly to ensure every shot is perfect. Their expertise is essential in achieving the cinematic quality that you see on your screens. Location and set design. Now, let's venture into the world of location and set design. Ever wonder why food commercials are often set in the most picturesque places? It's all part of the strategy to make you crave not just the food, but the entire dining experience. Selecting the right location is a crucial step in creating a food commercial. These locations are carefully chosen to match the brand's image and the message they want to convey. For instance, if it's a high-end restaurant, the set must include luxury and the location has to match that vibe. Turning these locations into picture-perfect settings isn't cheap either. Set designers and decorators are brought in to transform ordinary spaces into stunning backgrounds that enhance the appeal of the food. The cost of renting these locations, bringing in professionals, and decorating them all add up significantly. But it's a crucial investment to create an ambiance that makes you want to experience the deliciousness for yourself. Talent and post-production. Now that we've covered the elements on the set, let's dive into the world of talent and post-production. where the final touches are added to make the food commercials truly mouth-watering. Behind every crave-worthy shot, there's a team of talented actors who are experts at making food look irresistible. They know how to savor each bite, conveying pure enjoyment that makes your taste buds tingle. But the magic doesn't end there. After the footage is captured, it undergoes extensive post-production. The footage is meticulously edited, color-corrected, and sound designed to create the cinematic experience you see on your TV screen. This phase is where the food truly comes to life. Colors are enhanced, textures are made more tantalizing, and all those minor imperfections are meticulously removed to create the perfect visual. Sound design is equally important. The sizzle of the steak, the crunch of the chips, and the bubbling of the soda. All these sounds are added in post-production to enhance your sensory experience. Marketing and distribution. We've unraveled the secrets of food styling, high-quality production equipment, location and set design, talent, and post-production. But there's another critical aspect that often goes unnoticed: the marketing and distribution of food commercials. Marketing experts work diligently to craft compelling narratives and messaging around the food product being advertised. They know how to tap into your emotions, creating a desire for that specific meal or product. Once the commercial is ready, it doesn't just magically appear on your screen. Significant effort goes into securing prime time slots, negotiating with networks, and even paying for ad space during popular TV shows or events. The cost of distribution is often a substantial part of the budget, especially when food commercials air during high-profile events like the Super Bowl or other major sporting events. In the age of digital media, these commercials are also distributed on various online platforms, multiplying the expenses as they strive to reach a wider audience. Legal and regulatory costs. We've peeled back the layers of food commercials, but there's one more layer of costs that often goes unnoticed: the legal and regulatory expenses that are integral to those productions. Food commercials must adhere to strict legal guidelines and regulations, especially when making claims about the nutritional content, health benefits, or origin of the ingredients. This involves hiring lawyers and experts who ensure compliance with advertising laws. Trademark and copyright clearances are also part of the process. If a food commercial features branded products, the production company must secure rights to use those brands in their advertisements. And let's not forget about insurance. Food commercials often involve valuable props, equipment, and actors. Insurance costs can be substantial to protect against any unforeseen accidents or liabilities. All these legal and regulatory aspects add a significant layer of cost to food commercials, but they are essential to ensure that the advertisements are truthful, accurate, and compliant with the law. Extensive testing and research. Now, let's uncover another layer of the fascinating world of food commercials: the extensive testing and research that goes into creating those mouth-watering visuals. Before a food commercial ever hits the screen, extensive testing and research are conducted to ensure that the food not only looks delectable but tastes just as good. This phase involves culinary experts, food scientists, and chefs who work tirelessly to develop the perfect recipe that not only looks fantastic but also delivers an outstanding taste experience. Tasting can involve multiple iterations of a recipe, making sure it withstands the heat of studio lights without wilting, maintains its texture, and of course, tastes as good as it looks. Such rigorous testing and research can be time-consuming and often requires specialized equipment, contributing significantly to the overall budget of a food commercial. Return on investment. We've peeled back the layers of food commercials, but there's one more aspect to consider: the return on investment, or ROI. While it's fascinating to understand why food commercials cost hundreds of thousands of dollars, it's equally important to explore why companies are willing to invest so much. Companies don't create these commercials just for fun. They do it because they expect a substantial return on their investment. Food commercials are a powerful marketing tool that can significantly boost sales and brand recognition. When a mouth-watering food commercial airs on TV, it entices viewers to visit the restaurant, order takeout, or buy the product. The investment made in the commercial is expected to translate into increased revenue and profits. Furthermore, the reach of a food commercial is vast. It's not just limited to TV, but extends to digital platforms, social media, and more. This wide exposure can drive new customers and reinforce loyalty among existing ones. So, when you see a food commercial, remember that it's not just about the cost of making it. It's also about the anticipated returns, making it a strategic and valuable investment for businesses. So, why do food commercials cost hundreds of thousands of dollars? It's not just about the food itself. It's about the artistry, equipment, location, talent, and post-production. All of these elements come together to create that craving-inducing magic on your screens. The next time you watch a food commercial, remember that it's not just about satisfying your taste buds. It's about stimulating your senses and your desire to experience the deliciousness for yourself. If you enjoyed this journey into the world of food commercials, click the next video shown on the screen. I'm sure you'll like it. Thanks for watching.